See, look at all of these mangrove saplings. Who needs this many mangrove saplings? Only a hoarder would have that many mangrove saplings. Oh wait, I have that many mangrove saplings. That's awkward. I have decided to embrace the chaos because they refuse to breed with each other, and so we're to stand still with our villagers. And so I need to let them mingle and roam so that they'll make babies. Yeah, welcome back to the forever world. Things are moving, things are rolling. It's very exciting. We are embracing villager chaos because I don't know why they won't make babies. I've given them so many carrots and I have given them so much bread and all of the things, but they just refuse. They refuse. They make the cute little hearts and then they make the little angry sim faces and they just are angry. Give me grandbabies. I demand grandchildren. Another thing is my shovel is almost broken. Or my axe, my bad. My axe is almost broken. And that is because I have been terraforming for like the last 3 days IRL. Take that with a grain of salt. I do work full time. Anyways, we've been terraforming. And so I think our main goal today, besides figuring out why my villagers won't give me grandbabies, I think the focus is going to be moving the tree farm and installing bridges. So if we come over here, you guys can maybe see it already through the trees. I have done just a wee bit of terraforming, just a little bit of digging. I don't know if you remember what this looks like before, but there used to be obnoxious hills and things all throughout here. But now it is getting flat. I want to take it down. I'd like to take it down, I think it looks like 2 more levels. I want it to be level with this, with these chests. So we're gonna take down these 2 layers of dirt, and then we'll move the tree farm, and then we can install bridges. And I have gathered just a bit of dirt and just a bit of leaf litter. And so, hang on, the chest monster continues. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wrong one. So we have more dirt. We have more dirt and more leaf litter. We have seeds. And we have... That one's empty. That one's empty. Okay, so I guess it's just those few. Oh, and we have more leaf litter. So much. There is so much leaf litter. I don't know what to do with it all. I do think, actually... Stand by. Oh, okay, so we can use it for fuel. It probably won't be the most efficient fuel, but we can use it for fuel, and that's very exciting because then I can save my coal for torches. Originally, I was gonna make an automated composter thing to get rid of this leaf litter, but now that I know it can be used for fuel, maybe we'll save it for a super smelter. Super smelter. Either way, I have an obnoxious amount of seeds, and once we get this tree farm up and running, I will most likely have an obnoxious amount of saplings. So I think I'm going to make an automated little composter doodad regardless. So if we come over here, grab our composter, and then we're gonna need some chests, and we're gonna need some hoppers. This is very basic. No, I'm lying. This is so advanced. Your mind, prepare for your mind to be blown, because this is like game-changing science right here. Perhaps. Hello? How do... Oh, we need a chest. I knew that. I knew that in all of my advancedness. So we need a couple hoppers. I'm gonna want... one chest will probably be fine, actually. Okay. And now we're gonna come into our factory. Guys, we're putting our first thing... It's a warehouse, not a factory. Well, it's kind of a factory. We'll see. We're putting our first thing in it, though. Our first little doodad is going in to the thing. My brain is not right now, if you catch my drift. So, we'll just go, we'll go right here. So what you do, that's already wrong. What you do is you put down your chest. And then below your chest, you put a hopper. And then you put your composter. And then you put another hopper. And then you put a chest. And then this could be expanded to have more chests that will fill up eventually. And so then, you see how advanced that was? I bet all of your minds just exploded from how genius of an invention that was. That's an original idea by me. I came up with it. It's not going into the composter. Why are we not going into the composter? See, super genius. I am the best there ever was. There we go. Magic. Let there be bone meal. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to move everything into our little magic composter and probably keep digging, and then we'll move forward with things. So embracing the chaos is going well. We have 3 little ones, and a couple iron golems. Hi, buddy. So embracing the chaos is going well. So the chaos will continue. But, on another note, I have finished terraforming the... Well, it's not done. There's still a lot of terraforming to do, but I have finished leveling the little plateau over yonder, and I really just kind of want to show you guys how much dirt and rocks and just crap we got from this before I start making it pretty and filling it in, because we're gonna lose some of our dirt in the process of filling it back in. So I'm gonna fill all this in with dirt that will eventually turn to grass, get it nice and level, and then we'll cut out our pathway, and then I'm debating softening out this, but we're probably gonna re-terraform, because we're putting a zoo back here. We're gonna collect all the animals. I haven't quite tackled the zoo yet. These are all the chests that we have filled. This is the only one that's not empty, but the rest of these have all the goodies in them. So we have just a little bit of things, a little bit of, yeah, just a few things. Look at the chaos! They're running free, they're having a great time, and we have a couple new villagers that we need to lock in. And I have more things to give them so that they will hopefully continue to make babies. But first, we will sleep. I want to see what he has. Oh, perfect. That's just what I wanted. Oh, and we have 2 new babies. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. Are you our new guy? You are our new guy. Lock him in. Get him leveled up. Savannah Village. I want a trial chamber map. And then we have this guy. I don't have a way to lock him in right now, though. We can just do that. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Beautiful. And now the rest of this, we donate to the cause for babies. So if we come up here, we get all this in our hot bar here. And kind of in the middle, and we just do this. Now they'll come grab it all, and they'll start making babies, which means we need to open more stalls. If we go back over here, I'm done with the tree farm, pretty much. As done as it can be for now. Now we're just waiting to build up a collection of saplings. If you watched the Soul Rift SMP, this is the same pretty much concept for a tree farm. So everything is a 2x2, and so you're getting 4 saplings per every tree station, which quadruples the amount of trees that you get. So we're waiting to build up acacia saplings, jungle saplings, and pale oak saplings. This is where our path is gonna go. I have not collected the materials for it yet, and of course it's raining. That is perfect. Yeah, this is the tree farm. It's up, it's ready, it's functioning. These are our saplings, and I have moved the chest monster. I've been working hard. I've moved the chest monster, and it is now completely consolidated into one location, and that is not in our house because we're going to be tearing that down. It is over here, as you can see. And so here's kind of the current storage system and concept. This chest is empty, so that's where we can put materials that we pull out of here for builds and stuff. And so I won't go over all of them, but like everything is sorted. And so these are really the ones that I wanted to talk about because I think they're funny. This whole vertical column is dirt. Every single one of these chests, this is how much dirt we have at the moment. And then this is all just different rock bits. And this is dried leaves. We have too many, but it's okay because we will very quickly dispose of them once we get this situated. But that is not the goal today. The goal today is bridges because I am tired of running across a one wide dirt bridge. So I think I gotta think of words here. I know what color scheme I want to use, but I'm obsessed with this current color scheme, and so I feel like I'm running the risk of overdoing this palette. And I don't know why I care. I don't normally care about those kinds of things. Like, I have had my color palette for years, and I have never strayed from it. And now I am straying from it because this new color palette has my attention. And so I don't know if it's like guilt or what, but I want to just build everything tough. Tough is magic. I want to build everything out of tough. Tough is tough. I don't know how to explain the obsession, but we're gonna pull out all of our tough, which it looks like that was it, and we're gonna throw it in here. And then I want to use dark oak, spruce, and mangrove. So pretty much all of this. Quick little nappy. Nappy. So this is the current kind of baseline color palette that I have chosen to make this kind of central HQ build out of. I'm sure this will evolve, but of the available materials we have right now, this is what we have. I'm going to need some more tuff for these bridges, and the brick, I'll just tell you guys, this thing is gonna produce brick like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna go collect some tuff so that we can build some bridges, or at least the starts of bridges. Ew. Do we have any amethyst? I'm gonna let myself get a little sidetracked here really fast. I just went through literally all of this and I did not see any amethyst, so I don't know why I'm looking right now. I know I don't have any. Okay, because I want to make a little magnifying glass, zoomy thing. I forget what they're called. Telescope? Magnifying glass? One of these. You know? Y'all. Okay, so one of my goals for this world is I want to try to find a way to make minecarts relevant again and useful. And as I was working my way through as I was working my way through the tree farm, I had an aha moment that if I can figure out some kind of automated storage system that runs off of like hoppers and stuff, we could use minecarts. And I don't know how well I'm going to explain this, but like we could put like a little like minecart station in here. And so then as I'm working my way through the tree farm, because I'm only probably about almost halfway through it right now, and our inventory is already full, I could load a chest minecart with the full inventory and then send it off, and it could be like sorting itself while I continue to... Does that make sense? I don't know how well I'm explaining that, but the goal is to find a way to make minecarts relevant again, and I think I have it. I just don't know how to put it in word form. But yeah, so it's not some crazy, awesome, automated tree farm, but I feel like for a manual tree farm, it's pretty stinking good. And it's very simple, very simple. Everything is just a 2x2, and then you go 1, 2, 3, and then the torch would go there. 1, 2, 3, torch, 1, 2, 3, and then you have your next one, and that should apply for every single one. 1, 2, 3, torch, 1, 2, 3, and so everything is spaced 7 blocks apart, and it's like the perfect dimensions to give the trees enough room to grow and do their thing, and without like they're like spawning, like interfering with each other and keeping them from not spawning. And then before I go, I have also gathered pretty much a double chest full of tuff. And so now, oh my gosh, I'm about to fall off the bridge. And so now I wanted to get a little bit more dark oak, which is why I started doing a lap through the tree farm, but we should be good to go with supplies to start building these bridges. I'd like to get all 3 done today to all 3 of our islands, our portal island, this island, wait. This island to portal island, this island to tree and zoo island, and then tree and zoo island to villager island. Those are the 3 bridge goals today. And I hopefully have enough to get those down. So we have just a little bit of tuff. And I would like to flex on my pickaxe a little bit. I know it's nothing super crazy, but this was full. This was full durability. Derby. This was full durability. I'm gonna say that again just in case. This was full durability before I went mining, and I got literally all of this while mining, and look at the durability now. That is like less than 100. And so like this unbreaking 3 and efficiency 4, 5, it's pretty freaking good. It's pretty freaking good. That's not what I wanted to do, but we're gonna toss that in there, and we're gonna toss these in here. Not you. I wanted to do one last check-in with our villager chaos that we have going on here, and it is going so well. Look at all the little gremlins. Look at them all running around, causing mayhem and madness, just like they're supposed to do. Keep it up, little guys. Keep it up. You're doing great. But since going open cage, things have been going significantly better. So that's very exciting. Done chopping trees, replanted, and now we have more than enough wood and hopefully enough tuff to get this build done. So now we're gonna play the game. How many times am I going to fall trying to make this bridge? And out of fear of that, we're gonna strip, which makes this all the more dangerous, because now we are vulnerable not only to falling but also critters, and I don't like being vulnerable to critters because I'm not very good at fighting off the critters. But we're gonna start with removing our dirt here. This bridge and then the bridge to the villager island are most important, so we're gonna start with those two, and then if we have enough to get the third one done, fantastic. Yep, we're putting that dirt bridge back because I have a certain way I want to do this. Oh, oh, my heart skipped a beat on that one. Oh, look at that. Sunsets are the most beautiful thing in the whole world. In real life and in Minecraft. There is nothing that beats a sunset. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go to bed. I think with the urgency to go to bed in Minecraft, wow. We miss a lot of sunsets. Like, look. It's so pretty. And it just gets prettier too. Like the whole sunset process. It just gets prettier and prettier. Wow. Hey, I'm on, I think, literally every social media platform, so if y'all have any good sunset pictures, tag me in them, because I don't go outside. What is that? How did that get there? Who are you? Is Herobrine in my world? Herobrine. He's here. I know the story. Lemon Shark is gonna yell at me. He's kind of like, if you think about it, Herobrine is kind of like the Santa Claus of Minecraft. Hear me out. Hear me out. Bridge 1. Yay. Yay. Who authorized sunsets to be this freaking pretty? Bridge number 2. Check. Now for bridge number 3. See, even when it's rainy, our clouds and sunset are still gorgeous. Currently, it is way down there. And I do think having some elevation change would be fun. And I feel like that makes sense on this side because you kind of have a little dip and then it levels off again. Here, someone just screamed outside my apartment. But it doesn't, I guess if we come over here it lines up. Me! Yeah, this one may get a little funky. It's time to get funky. Everybody clap your hands. It's not pretty. It is quite the opposite of pretty, but we will make do and we will make it prettier eventually, just not today. I know you're most likely sitting here thinking to yourself, I'm watching this entire video just for her to make the most basic flat bridges the world has ever seen. And the answer to that is yes. And I would like to explain a little bit. About why the build and just this video overall is so disappointing. We're gonna have to break that tree. I can't multitask. By the time, so I'm going on a vacation soon. By the time you guys are seeing this video, I'll be back from the vacation. But things in the head have been funky pretty much all summer. It's self-diagnosed, take this with a grain of salt, but I am pretty sure that I have like seasonal depression, but opposite. I get it with summer instead of winter. And so now that it's kind of maybe starting to cool off a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm feeling better, but I am starting to come out of hibernation and go outside a little bit more. But things in the head have been funky, and the YouTube is an interesting process. Video making is an interesting process. And I have learned a lot, and I have had some aha moments, and I think things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. When I get back from this vacation, videos may be less frequent. I'm going to go from every week to once every 2 weeks. And that will allow for more rest for myself and my brain. And it will allow for better planning and bigger build projects, hopefully. So, where is my... It's right here. It is right here. Look at the sunset. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. It is so pretty. But just know that this is the last kind of meh video that I intend on making. Now, granted, things happen, people change, and your best today may not be your best tomorrow. And so I'm saying this is the last video, not that I intentionally made this video bad, but this is a lot more thought and effort are going to go into my videos moving forward from here. And I'm going to give you guys my best in every single video. I'm not doing that currently. And I feel like that's maybe why things aren't so good in the head, because I have a certain quality of product that I would like to produce, and I know that I have not been producing it. And so it's just like eating me alive. But I don't really have the energy right now to produce to the level that I would like to produce to. So, I'm hoping this little vacation, we can do a nice little mental reset and come back, take some more time between videos, and overall up effort and quality. Because I love this process. I love posting on YouTube. I love creating content. It is something I have always dreamed of, and I do not plan on stopping. It is going to take something much larger than mental health, which is very large, don't get me wrong, to stop me from making videos. And maybe that's unhealthy of me, and maybe it's not. We will figure that out as we go. Because this whole thing is a journey and a big learning process. And you don't know until you know. You know? So I'm not going anywhere. But things are going to become less frequent. But, in turn, quality will go up. That is another big thing that has been eating me alive, is since like my freshman year of high school, have always gone by the rule of thumb of quality over quantity. And since starting this YouTube channel, I have been more focused on quantity over quality. And since having that aha moment, I have just been struggling to flip the switch back to quality over quantity. And so I'm putting my foot down, and we're making the switch, and things are gonna get cool, things are gonna get epic. I have 2 projects besides my Forever World that I am planning on launching when I get back, and I'm very, very excited for those. They're gonna be really cool. I've been planning both of them for... I've been planning the one that I'm gonna launch first, I've been planning for since March. And then the other one that I'm gonna launch, I have been planning since probably like 2012. And I'm finally gonna bring it to life, but that means I gotta build it first. I haven't even started. I just have the idea and I know I'm gonna launch it. And I'm telling you guys that I'm gonna launch it, even though I'm not telling you what it is, so that now there's pressure and accountability on me. Anyways, I don't like getting all deep and squishy, and this is gonna go on the internet, so I'm gonna stop talking. And we're gonna finish these bridges. And it's not gonna be the coolest thing to behold, but we're still early game. We're still kind of laying the roadmap for what this world is going to look like long term. And so eventually, these bridges will be pretty. That day is just not today. Today, this is our best. Tomorrow, our best might be building an automated storage system or finally getting the warehouse up and running. But that's tomorrow. Just focus on today. And today, this is what we can do. Look at all the mobs waiting for me over there. As it's literally just a zombie and a donkey. Look at all the mobs. There's two. And one of them is not hostile. Hostile. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough tough for this. That's pretty devastating. Now there's a creeper. He's gonna blow up my bridge. He better freaking not. I'll throw hands. I will throw hands with this creeper. On. You know, sometimes I really like the tough block and it's the best thing in the whole world. And sometimes the tough block, the texture of it just kind of makes me want to vomit a little bit. And it's one or the other, and there is no in between. Right now, I'm kind of wanting to vomit maybe a little bit. And I don't mean because I think it's ugly, I mean because it just like looks like soup. And I'm sure you're sitting here wondering, what kind of soup are you eating that looks like this? And I will tell you, the soup that I'm eating that looks like this, I don't actually eat soup that looks like this, but if you were to eat soup that looks like this, you would also want to vomit. So, the logic checks. What's the thing you look through? What's the... What is it? What are you called? I know you need amnethist for it. Spyglass? Oh, it's literally right there. Spyglass! Aha! Okay, so we need schmelt. And now... Haha! Aha! Where's Craig? Craig, my boy. There he is. Look at Craig. And the chickens. My two favorites. We're gonna see if we can walk across the bridge without falling off of it. Okay. I want to take my helmet off, actually. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a pretty uneventful video, and I'm sorry for that. But don't worry, this is the last one. Things are gonna get better. But yeah. I love you. God loves you. He sees you. He wants to go through what you're going through with you. So just reach out to him, and he'll be there. I promise. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!